Welcome back to part 2. Yes, we are doing part 2. Okay, now let's not waste any time. Right, Night seemed to... no, wait. If you haven't seen the last part, go and check that out. But, alright, now that I got that out of the way, let's begin. And Night seemed to have fallen, and as Angel slept in her bed, she dreamed of that quill that had appeared and tried to find someone that owns it. A sudden blast made Angel wake up in shock. She must have heard something explode. Something that was so powerful that she could even hear it. The houses have turned pitch black, and the street lights are put out quickly. The electric shock must have burned the grid for all of Green Hills. It was supposed to be daytime, she thought, or she ran downstairs to see if Tom was okay. Tom! What's happening? No, wait, Tom, Angel cried. What's happening? Okay, so Tom is not her father. Okay, so again, why is is he security for the college or something that she goes to? Why is she, it's never really explained. Is she adopted? Is she adopted by Tom or anything? Because if not, then why is she randomly hanging out with him? This doesn't feel right. Then again, it's probably the same questions people have about Doc and Marty from Back to the Future, so I don't know. Did I mention that Back to the Future is a good movie? And that you should watch that instead of, reading this? The creator of this fanfic is probably going to see this video and is probably going to try and hunt me down and kill me. Yeah, I've been through worse. She went downstairs and searched for him. Don't worry, it's just a blackout, Tom told her. The phone rang, and Tom answered. It was Wade, who called them in the night. Hey, Wade. Hi, Tom. Wade here. What is going on? Well, gosh, I think the power's out, Tom replied. Yeah, no, duh. The lights are out. The whole town is freaking out, Wade said. What should I do? Okay, relax. Tom said, trying to calm him down. Take a deep breath. Call Gil. We'll see if they can locate the down the line. Then call Zem and see if he can get his generator over to the super queue so the food stays fresh. Call Zim before Gil. Hello. Oh, I'll call you back, Tom replied. Yvette and sets his phone down. Angel was confused. First they had found a quill, and now the lights went out. Was it from the Blue Devil? Oh, Tom, what are you going to do? I fucked it up. Okay, Tom, what are we going to do now? Angel asked. We have to find the Blue Devil, or else it will run away again. Of course we will, Tom assured her. From now on, let's go and get some sleep. Okay, in the movie, Tom did think the quill was mysterious, but he did not immediately go, oh yes, the Blue Devil is real, because that quill could have just been like a random science experiment. Like a tiny little science experiment that a scientist dropped. But, okay. Then again, Tom did notice a bunch of blue No, let's move on. I don't want to waste more time. The last video was really long. I don't want to make this long. No one knew the odds of an event like that. He charted every possibility. He run every sadistic, whatever, crunched every number. He knew this was almost impossible. He was Robotnik, knowing everything was his job. Now, if only those pinheads at the Pentagon would stand aside and let him do it. Okay, so we're just getting into Eggman's introduction now. Okay. His mobile rumbled as he pulled off the highway and onto the grassy outfield near Ground Zero. Robotnik had been contacted 12 hours after the incident. An electrical shockwave exploded out of Ponduck Hills, and caused chaos for over 800 miles. The defense grid collapsed for 15 minutes. Electrical shock gates reached from street Lewis to the Colorado Rockies. 4 states low Earth orbit burned out, and then 12 hours later, they finally called him. Robotnik stepped out of the armored vehicle, and adjusting his horn on rimmed glasses in the midi sun. His mustache shone above his lip. Not one hair of place, and his red lab coat fluttered dramatically. Okay, but he did wear a red lab coat in the movie, but he didn't wear it until the end of the movie. So why is he wearing it now? Okay, I mean, it is an adaptation after all. I guess we can go a bit different. He looked like a superior specimen by any calculation, by any calcification, whatever. Are you in charge here? He barked as he stride across the baseball field with Agent Stone a step behind. Hey, does that mean we get to do the Chad stride? Yes, I am. My name is Major... No! Wrong! I'm in charge! Robotnik said, lifting a finger to the stubby-looking military man. And you've never seen anything like this before. It says I'm the top banana in a world full of hungry little monkeys. Allow me to clarify. In sequence rank has seriously based on a level critical importance, and the display between us is too vast to qualify. Agent Stone? The doctor thinks you're basic, Stone responded on cue. Robotnik's flying drones prepare to be dispatched. I'm initiating a sweep sequence. 10 miles in every direction should suffice. Is he still looking at me funny? Yes, he is. Tell him to stop or I'll pull up his search history. If you don't stop looking at the doctor, he'll take a closer look. I'm not deaf, the man responded. And tell him his men report to me now. Blah 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 blah. Major Bennington was offended. Major Bennington was offended. Excuse me, listen, pal. I don't know if you realise, nobody cares! Robotnik yelled. Listen, Major Nobody Cares. You know why nobody cares who you are? Because nobody cares about your feeble accomplishments, and nobody cares how proud your mummy is that you're now reading at a third grade level. Have you finished Charlotte's Web yet? Spoiler alert: she dies in the end, and she leaves a big creepy egg sack. Ah, my babies! Look what came out of my egg sack. Yeah. You know what I love about machines? They do what they told. They follow their programming. They don't need time off to get drunk and put the boat in the water. Now you do what you're told. Stand over there on the edge of your personal abyss and watch my machines do your job. Robotnik surveyed the baseball diamond, and as a quartered of lackeys rolled his control board to his side. There was a deep rut dug around the baseline, and there's no sign that the explosion came from a single source. Somehow a little pot dunk. Sorry. Somehow a little pondunk fit hills contained something that his past jobs of insisting rebellions in foreign countries and spying on every computer on planet Earth did not. There was a real challenge here. Robotnik hacked away on his keyboard with reckless abandon, and his drones hummed to life. They hummed to life. The whittling of their blades calmed his nerves and brought a crooked smile to his face. Machines were not like to be too buffoonish handlers in Washington. They did as they were told. What does that say? I'm not good at reading. Oh well, at least that gives people entertainment. They did as they were told with precision and effect, and they didn't smell like sacks of sweaty meat. Lovely. That's lovely, lovely, lovely. Can you feel it, Stone? I can feel it, Doctor. No, wait. Can you feel it, Stone? He asked his agent. I can feel it, Doctor, Stone said. It's evolution, Stone. It's evolution! And, oh my god, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. The drones tore through the sky and dove deep into the... foliage of the surrounding forest. It's there. Oh, we're nearly done. Like their infrared scanners swept across rocks, leaves, and brambles in minutes. They'd gone miles from the ground zero, and swung back again with beeps and blops, transmitting every detail back to Robotnik's wild eyes. And then, in an instant, the needle jumped out of the haystack and picked him in the hose. In the hose. There we go. Yo, can we get some hose in here? I get no hose, unfortunately. I need to shut up. Do you see anything useful in this image? Robotnik asked, zooming in on a section of dirt no bigger than a square foot. Nothing at all, Doctor. Of course you don't. Your eyes weren't expertly trained to spot or track acts by the Native American shadow wolves. Even his deadpan agent could not compete with the beauty of his botniks. Okay, sorry, but they're called badniks, not botniks. Badniks. You call them badniks. That's what they're known as. They're badniks, goddammit. But whatever. Robotnik zoomed in on the faint outline of the footprint at the heart of the image and began twisting and warping it with his control board. In moments, a 3D image of a shoe was before him, and with a dramatic swipe of his hands, the shoe split apart to reveal a tiny paw more complex than a forest creature's mark, with large flat pads perfect for running. That's extraordinary, Stone gasped. No, what's extraordinary is I've determined the exact height, weight, and spinal I can't pronounce this, converge of this creature. And my computer can't find any signal match for it anywhere in Earth's animal kingdom, Robotnik said. This blackout was not a terrorist attack, and that's no baby Bigfoot. This guy is something else entirely. Divert all search units to the site of the footprint. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for me. Robotnik pressed as the controls hard, and his drones rose in information and above his head and shot off into the distance toward a small cave on the outskirts of the town. Alright, let's see. We've done 18 minutes. Yeah, you know what? Let's continue. Let's see how long the next part is. The next part is 5 minutes. Alright, we can do this. This chapter is called The Blue Devil. Finally, we get to see Sonic! Finally! About time! Tom took the first calm moment, and he had since the blackout. Okay, let's try that again. And Tom took the first calm moment he had since the blackout hit last night, and used it to plan his escape across his kitchen counter. He spread a large map of the western United States with a thick star drawn around San Francisco. In the red marker, it went well. With the poster of the city skyline. Okay, so of the skyline. Maddie had hung in the garage. No, in the garage. Sorry, I'm British, not American. Why do I do that? Okay, so hung in the garage. All he had to do was to figure out the quickest route, and he'd be on his way to her. Tom and Angel began to call her. "Hey," came Maddie's voice on the line. What you doing? Angel asked. Just colouring with Jojo and Rachel, Maddie replied. That sounds half fun. And hey, exciting stuff happened. Hey, exciting stuff here. We had a power outage. The whole old town went dark. It was like a sign telling me to get out of Dodge. Wade must... Maddie seemed concerned. Wade must have lost his mind. Yeah, and he does not have much to lose. How's your sister? Did she convince you to leave me yet? Tom asked. No, but she did tell me to check your phone for dating apps. Maddie replied. The only apps on my phone are the ones that came with it. He said. Because when you're there, your family... Okay, so they cut the Olive Garden joke. Okay, because when you're there, your family... No way, he said. Womp. Raccoons? Tom's eyes lit up as the noise from the garage settled. The raccoons are back, and they are in for a surprise, Tom said. Your surprise better not be my tranquilizer gun. They're just hungry, Maddie said, reading his mind. And also, that's for bears. Good. Now I know it'll work. Tom said. I'm just gonna use it to scare them, possibly to death. Love you, honey. Bye. Tom cut the call off with a swipe of his thumb. As Maddie protested, but he knew what he was doing. He just had to shoot. They forgot to put the T in shoot, but whatever. He just had to shoot the critters off. Perhaps with a warning shot. Angel followed after him. Tom crept in his garage with hit as let's try that again. Tom crept in his garage as if he went out to kick the door down to some kind of underworld old hideout. That's the kind of thing he'd be doing all day in San Francisco. He was sure. Okay, I don't know if you know this, guys, but and this goes to the movie writers as well. But when you're a police officer, it's not just all all the criminals you catch. No, you also have to do a lot of paperwork. How do I know this? Because I grew up with a movie called Hot Fuzz. And seriously, if you love police movies and all that, definitely give Hot Fuzz a shot. It's so good. By the way, that movie is not for kids. For a good fucking reason. Alright. Hey. Okay, yeah. Wait, Tom. And Angel protests. What if it was a monster? Okay. Okay. This girl is 16. This girl is meant to be 16 years old, right? And she's meant to be in college. I'm sorry, unless you're Mila from Freedom Planet 2, I don't think a 16-year-old girl would believe in monsters. Yeah, monsters do exist in this universe, but she doesn't know that. These raccoons put my partner in the hospital, he said. But they can't escape justice forever. Wait, what? Wait. His old police partner, was put in the hospital by a bunch of raccoons. Okay, I know raccoons are vicious and all that, and I know they will attack you if you piss them off, but, that's just random. That's just random and out of nowhere. I imagine that in the movie. It's like, what do you have against raccoons? They put my old partner in the hospital. It's like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, like, you know, I get it sucks that your old partner is in the hospital, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you don't need to develop a hatred for raccoons all because, like, one of them beat the shit out of your partner. Like, what the hell? Okay. As he pulled the door open slowly, a few more boxes slid off a high shelf. And then they heard a tiny voice. Did these things somehow turn on the radio? Oh, Angel all poked her head from inside. Tom spun around the corner and leveled the gun on a pile of fallen boxes. SFPD! Pending background track, he cried out. Pulse in the air! And then the creature looked up at them. Two eyes glowed like spotlights. Ah! Ah! They both screamed. All three of them screamed, actually, technically, but, you know. Before he knew it, Tom's trigger snapped a dart shot straight into the animal's leg. It stumbled, its eyes both surprised and suddenly glassy. And it tossed a large golden ring into the air. And that's when things got crazy. The ring landed on Tom's garage, and a faint glow rising to an aria of sparkles. Through the middle of the ring, Angel and Tom see his poster of the San Francisco skyline, with the Transamerica building in dead center. Then all of a sudden, it wasn't a picture. It was more like a window into the height of the tower. Tom reached out his hand to touch the rooftop when the creature finally tipped over and passed out. The ring dropped up to the ground, and in a second the brown bag dropped from the animal's paw and slid into the golden window created by the ring. Angel ran up to the creature and picked it up. She started at its face just before its eyes closed. No, she stared at its face before its eyes closed. Excuse me, I am not really good with this shit. Tom blinked and the ring was gone. Its vision of the Transamerica building faded. And all that was left was an overgrown forest creature and a single ring that was beside Angel. What? Tom said. Tom and Angel carried the creature into the house and laid it on the couch. While it slept, Tom took out the quill he had been carrying around all day. Tom wasn't sure if this made him feel safer or twice as crazy as he'd ever been. The Blue Devil, Angel whispered. It's real! Oh, it's not here to abduct us, is it? Tom asked. I think it seems harmless, Angel said. She slowly began to pet its body. It looked like a hedgehog, but more humanoid. It's actually funny because one of the complaints a lot of people have with Sonic the Hedgehog is that he technically doesn't look like a hedgehog. And Like, yeah, it is kind of true, but let's be real. How else are you going to make an anthropomorphic hedgehog? I mean, if Sonic part of what people like about Sonic is that his design. Like, his design looks cool, if you know what I mean. And when you make him look like a realistic hedgehog, yeah, obviously it doesn't look cool. It looks kind of creepy. So, yeah, you know. Oh, well, that was a complaint back in the 90s. Nowadays, if you make Sonic look realistic and look like an actual hedgehog, people will like go fucking insane, like the world is about to end, and I don't blame them. She classified it as a... I can't read that word. As a integrant, whatever. Some people that read this fanfiction will probably correct me somewhere. She then stared at the quill and picked it up. I wonder if this quill matches with it. She wondered. She stroked it carefully until it pricked her finger. She yelped and clutched her finger. "Are you okay?" Tom asked her. Angel looked at her finger. A tiny bit of blood droplet emerged from the cut. "I'm fine, but I think something must be important with this ring." She lifted up the gold ring that the hedgehog had, and slowly put it on where she had cut her finger. Suddenly, she started seeing things. She can see an island, a mysterious island, from another world. Lush green planet. Where life sprung from the ground in perfect geometric patterns and crystal clear waterfalls cascaded into endless sandy beaches, and the ground twisted and turned not into hills but into wild loops. An owl told a young hedgehog to run as fast as she used a ring portal to safety. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Some of this writing really doesn't make sense. The vision faded as Angel blinked her eyes, and suddenly, by this strange vision, she tried to move the ring out of her finger, but it was stuck. So we're going Sonic and the Secret Rings logic here, then. I would rather not be reminded of that terrible game, but whatever. "I can't get it off." She pulled, but it was no use. "What's happening?" Tom asked. "I'm not in the mood to get probed." "You think you're worried? I can't even get the ring out," Angel yelled. She soon gave up. "I still don't understand why, but we need to get this creature to safety." The hedgehog's heavy breathing lightened as Angel picked it up. "So is Sonic awake now or not? Like, answer the question, goddammit." Suddenly, something drove over at the doorway. As Tom and Angel looked, what the? It was an armed truck. Boy. It was an armed truck that had appeared in the driveway. A realization came upon Angel as she knew something. She can see everything. This little creature's origin, and I think that after the Blue Devil, who's coming? And I don't have time to explain, but you have to help it. She cried. Like that clinched it. Tom had been waiting to hear it his entire life. This was it. A real shot to take action as a cop. Plus, what would Maddie say about a girl who had pricked her finger on a quill? Fine, come with me. Let's see. 35 minutes. Alright, so yeah, okay, we're done now. Please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a good day. Bye!